Actress Sylvia Sidney was a well-known star during Hollywood's golden age. She was famous for her powerful acting, playing roles that touched people's hearts. One of her memorable movies was Dead End, where she showed her amazing talent. What made her special was how real she made her characters feel. Do you have any special memories or stories about this great actress? Share them below, and don't miss out on more interesting facts coming up in this video. Sylvia Sidney, a well-known actress, made a big difference in the film industry. During the 1930s and 1940s, she acted in movies and left a lasting impression. She was famous for playing strong yet sensitive characters. She didn't just act, she also changed how people saw women in movies. By showing a wider range of emotions, she made audiences see women in new ways. She worked with big-name directors and actors like Alfred Hitchcock and Spencer Tracy, which made her even more important in Hollywood. Her work still matters today because people still enjoy watching her movies. She showed how talent and hard work can make a big impact in the movie world. In summary, Sylvia Sidney's work in Hollywood, both in front of and behind the camera, has inspired many people over the years. Sylvia Sidney, a prominent actress, earned Max Factor's Star of the Year title in 1934. In the TV series WKRP in Cincinnati, she portrayed Lillian Carlson. Initially, she played Mrs. Mara Carlson in the first season, being significantly older than the actor portraying her son. However, she was dismissed after the first episode due to conflicts with the cast and crew. In the film Violent Saturday, she took on the role of Elsie Braden. Notably, a scene featuring Lee Marvin and her inside a bank has gained popularity. In the movie Fury, Kathryn Grant, portrayed by Sylvia Sidney, delivered a powerful performance that deeply moved audiences. Initially, the film ended with a touching close-up of her tear-stained face, leaving a lasting impression. However, MGM executives decided to add a scene where Spencer Tracy's character kisses her in the courtroom against the director's wishes. This change affected the film's emotional impact. Despite this interference, Sylvia Sidney's acting was highly praised, proving her talent. She was honored during the Turner Classic Movies Summer Under the Stars Festival on August 7, 2020, recognizing her significant role in cinema. Interestingly, earlier in her career, she turned down the lead role in Algiers, which later propelled Hedy Lamarr to fame. Sylvia Sidney's journey in Fury, her recognition at the Turner Classic Movies Summer Under the Stars Festival, and her decision regarding the role in Algiers all highlight her importance in Hollywood's golden age. In Dead End, Sylvia Sidney played Drina alongside Humphrey Bogart, who was loaned from Warner Brothers for the film. It was one of Bogart's early gangster roles, following his success in The Petrified Forest the previous year. Interestingly, Bogart's name appeared below Sidney's in the opening credits, though this was later changed for re-releases. In You Only Live Once, Sidney portrayed Joan Graham. Despite Fritz Lang's reputation for being difficult to work with, Sidney, who previously collaborated with Lang in Fury, advocated for him to direct the film. Ironically, Lang's involvement led to an 18-month hiatus from directing due to his challenging reputation. These collaborations showcased Sidney's talent and influence in Hollywood, as seen in her support for Lang's directorial role and her successful partnerships with other actors. Sylvia Sidney's first marriage was to Bennett Cerf, the president of Random House Publishing. They tied the knot on October 1, 1935, but their union didn't last long. They separated after 3 months and divorced just 8 months later. Cerf humorously remarked that one should avoid legalizing a hot romance. In the movie Fury, Sidney played Kathryn Grant. She was so keen to collaborate with Fritz Lang that she accepted a lower salary. Throughout her life, she was a smoker, enjoying cigarettes until her last days, even smoking during chemotherapy for her cancer. Her distinctive raspy voice was a result of her lifelong smoking habit. Sylvia Sidney's personal and professional life was marked by interesting choices and experiences, from her marriages to her roles in film. Despite challenges, she left a lasting mark on the entertainment industry. Sylvia Sidney played Carrie Rill in Snow Beast. Originally, Gloria Swanson was supposed to play Carrie Rill, but Sylvia Sidney replaced her. She lived in an antique farmhouse in Roxbury, Connecticut for decades before moving to suburban Danbury, Connecticut for the last several years of her life. In Mars Attacks, she portrayed Grandma Florence Norris. The film's cast includes 3 Oscar winners Jack Nicholson, Natalie Portman, and Rod Steiger, and 6 Oscar nominees Annette Bening, Glenn Close, Danny DeVito, Sylvia Sidney, Paul Winfield, and Barbet Schroeder. In City Streets, Sylvia Sidney portrayed Nan Cooley, delivering a memorable performance. A significant moment in the film featured a sound flashback, a technique new for its time. It showcased her tear-stained face as she recalled past dialogue, leaving a lasting impression. Apart from her acting career, Sidney authored 2 needlepoint books in the 1970s showing her diverse interests and talents. Additionally, her talent extended beyond the screen to the stage. In 1973, she earned a nomination for Best Guest Artist at the Joseph Jefferson Awards for her role in Suddenly Last Summer at the Ivanhoe Theater in Chicago, Illinois. Sidney's work in both film and literature shows her versatility and creativity, making a strong impact on the entertainment industry. Sylvia Sidney's career displayed her versatility across various roles. In City Streets, she took on the character Nan Cooley, marking her first starring film role. This movie also featured Guy Kibbe in an unusual bad guy role. Transitioning to television, Sidney appeared in WKRP in Cincinnati as Lillian Carlson, also known as Mama Carlson. However, her time on the show was short-lived as the creator, Hugh Wilson, found her difficult to work with and replaced her with Carol Bruce. Interestingly, she played Aunt Harriet in Damien Omen the same year, echoing her unpleasant character in WKRP. In Beetlejuice, she portrayed Juno, sharing the screen with Spencer Tracy and Fury. Despite her diverse roles, Sidney's talent shone through, leaving a lasting impression on audiences. Sylvia Sidney, known for her unique presence on screen, bore a striking resemblance to French actress Marion Cotillard. In WKRP in Cincinnati, she initially portrayed Lillian Carlson, but due to conflicts, Carol Bruce took over the role. The executive producer Hugh Wilson found working with her challenging, citing disagreements with the cast and the show's concept. Despite these challenges, she made a significant impact on the production. In Fury, she played Catherine Grant, her only MGM film. Director Fritz Lang insisted on her casting as part of his contract with the studio. Her performance in Fury showcased her talent and left a strong impression on audiences, solidifying her place in Hollywood history. The parallels drawn between her and Marion Cotillard only add to the mystique surrounding her persona. Sylvia Sidney's influence continues to inspire generations of actors and filmmakers alike. This comparison between Sidney and Cotillard highlights the timeless nature of cinematic excellence. In Dead End, the character Drina, played by Sylvia Sidney, stands out as a compelling figure, often seen leading protest and passionately advocating for her cause. Despite her strong activism, she keeps her workplace a secret, adding mystery to her character. The audience sees her come home after protesting with a bruise on her forehead from a confrontation with the police. Outside of acting, Sidney enjoyed needlepoint as a hobby, giving her a creative outlet away from the spotlight. She was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame for her achievements in entertainment. Drina's mysterious presence, portrayed excellently by Sidney, leaves a lasting impression on viewers, showing the talent in cinema.